Your husband needs you to respect him. And this is, again, probably why God gave wives a pretty straightforward instruction in the Bible in Ephesians 5:33 when he simply says, the wife must respect her husband because he needs it. And I know sometimes we get stuck on, but I don't feel like respecting him. He doesn't generate a feeling of respect for me. Well, we've learned that respect is not a feeling. Respect is a behavior, and it is a decision to behave respectfully. Even if they are doing things that are wrong, we can still confront them with respect, right? According to best-selling author of Love and Respect, which is a very popular book, it's Dr. Emerson Eggerich's, this is what he says: in order for a husband to even hear his wife's heart, he must feel respected by her. So you could be going, blah, 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 and he doesn't hear anything you're saying. If he doesn't feel respected by you, he's just tuning you out. So you've got to show him respect before he even really wants to listen to anything you have to say. Wow, that's kind of sobering, isn't it? Research by Shanti Feldham. She asked men, if you had to choose, let's say you had to choose between being alone and unloved, or feeling inadequate and disrespected, which would you choose? 75% said they would rather be alone and unloved than to feel inadequate or disrespected. When I read that, I thought that is huge. Which one of us would pick that? I mean, women would be like, I just want to be with people who love me. And, respect would be great, but for a man, it's like everything. They would rather be alone and unloved than feel inadequate or disrespected. Do you see how important this is for your guy to have your respect? Practical application. Here's something that I thought was really helpful that she did. Her survey revealed 6 keys to what makes a husband feel respected. Respect his judgment, as in avoiding constantly questioning his knowledge, his opinions, his decisions. So that's what we mean by respect his judgment. You're avoiding constantly questioning his knowledge, his decisions, his opinions. Secondly, respect his abilities, as in allowing him to handle projects without you acting like you know more than he does. So when you ask him to vacuum, you don't go, now you don't do it like that, that's not the way you do it. Or, you ask him to, I don't know why I incessantly do this. I don't know anything about cars, and I'll be telling my husband what we should be doing with the car. Like, I don't even know anything about cars. So you want to make sure that you respect his abilities. Like, you don't need to instruct him on everything. Respect what he accomplishes, as in noticing and voicing appreciation for the things he does at work, at home, anywhere. You're noticing it. That's very respectful. Respectfully communicate with him, as in talking lovingly and gently and kindly. Respecting him in public. Oh, so important, right? Respecting him in public is huge for a man. Absolutely gigantic for your man that you show him respect in public. In fact, if you want to earn brownie points with your husband, go out of your way to show him respect in public, and he's just going to be like thinking, I love her to pieces, because he craves, remember his deepest need is to feel respected. So when you show that to him in front of other people, it's like winning the gold ring for him. This is awesome. So show him respect in public. On the other hand, if you are sarcastic toward him in public, you do kind of humiliating teasing, you kind of teasingly point out his flaws and everyone laughs about it, and he might laugh about it too, but you have just disrespected him in public, and that is crushing to him. He is not going to be thinking kind thoughts about you. Yeah. Okay, I could go on and on about that too, but I think you get the drift. And the last one is respect in your assumptions, as in refusing to always assume the worst about him, such as assuming he doesn't care, he'll forget to do something you asked him to do. Always assuming the worst, not good. So show him respect in your assumptions.